If you are wanting to make money by creating content for some of your favorite brands, stay tuned for this video because we're going to get into how to create a UGC portfolio so that way you can start pitching to brands today.
One more time, we're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah, alright, don't stop the dancing. One more time, we're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah, alright, don't stop the dancing. One more time, we're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah, alright, don't stop the dancing.
If you missed my first video on what UGC is, I'm just going to sum it up here really quickly. UGC stands for user generated content. That means a brand is looking for a non-influencer to create a text, a video, or photo for their products. UGC also includes a lot more things such as social media management and driving sales. But today we're just going to focus on UGC and creating that portfolio. So before I show you guys the program that I use or the app that I use, I'm going to be wanting you to think about what are you interested in? What do you do on a daily basis? Such as beauty. Are you into makeup? Are you into hair care? Are you into fitness? All of these things are important because you want to stay very true to yourself with something that you already do so that way you can create natural, organic content. Now, you might be worried about money. If you're not worried about money, that's great. But if you're someone that has no extra income, you know, everything is going straight to bills or responsibilities, and you're needing something that's free, this app is going to be free. And there's a lot of templates that you guys can use to create something that's catered to, you know, your style, your aesthetic, and who you are as a person. And as I always say, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube as well as my socials so you can be updated with my UGC journey. I'm going to be teaching you guys everything that I'm learning. Let's get into this. We're going to be using Canva. Okay, so Canva is a website that creates videos. You can do postcard websites. The list goes on. There's a lot of different things that you can do on here. Today, we're just going to be focused on how to create a UGC portfolio. And it's going to be kind of in-depth, but I'm going to do a further in-depth one soon. So let's get started. All right, so first we have my UGC portfolio here. As you can see, I like pops of color and I'm more into like the natural, like creams, earthy colors, bohemian style, but also very modern. I would describe it as modern with a splash of color. So you can see my name here. You're gonna want to choose a font that's very like neat. For your portfolio. You don't want something that's too big or something that's too loud, right? Because you're wanting to think this is a professional photo for a professional brand or a small brand. They are wanting to draw attention, but not to be too loud, okay? As you can see here, I put my first and my last name, and then I also have the portfolio here with what my industries are, okay? And then I have a photo of myself. Now, with the photo, you want to be yourself. And this might be an unpopular opinion because, you know, a lot of these brands are looking for you at your natural state, but this is me at my natural state. I wear makeup. I'm into, you know, doing my hair. I'm into the lipsticks and stuff like that. And I also want to display that to the businesses that I'm going to be, you know, submitting to. I want them to know that I can do makeup and that I'm into that. So my picture's a little bit more dramatic here. You can choose something that's more natural. You know, it could be something with a background, with a cream background, a white background, trees. You know, just make it as close to who you are in real life. All right, so we're just going to move along. I'm going to scroll down here. This page, I want people to know what my socials are, okay? If you have a huge following, that's going to help you. Not all brands care about that, but some of them really do. I only have my normal Instagram, which I'm going to be transitioning into my other Instagram here. As you can see, it says Janessa Lene and Trendy Fly Girl. And between them two, I have 5.9 thousand followers. I actually should update that. Anyways, up here, this icon you see, these little icons that you see here, you can find that in Canva, and I'll show you in the elements. Now, I put my email here because I want them to be able to know easily if they choose me that they have that contact information here and also where I'm from. I chose to do beauty first because it kind of really displays what I'm truly into here. So I decided to take products that I have at home. Okay, so that's how you're going to start this process before you get any any deals, you're going to take products that you have. And also, that's why I want you guys to think about what's your niche? What are you guys into? So that way you can get inspired and look at, hey, I have some jewelry. Let me take some photos of this. Also look up how to take better photography. Okay. You only need your phone, but if you have a camera, that's even better. If you have a high quality camera, that's going to work out even better. But for now, you can always use your phone. So you can see how it just looks cohesive. I don't have too much going on. I have a photo of myself displaying this product. Okay, so let's say, for instance, NYX is like, hey, can you display this this new lip gloss? We just need a photo. We need 2 photos. Okay, boom. Now I have a photo of myself with the product showing what it is. And also I have photos of it by itself. So that way, some brands want it by itself, and some brands might want it with you in it as well. All right, I'm going to scroll down here. Next is my jewelry section. These are some jewelry that I had laying, the jewelry that I wear. So you're going to take quality photos. Okay, I took these with my camera, and I have a Canon Rebel T7. You don't have to have a camera. Okay, you can use your iPhone and use editing apps to make it look better. Okay, moving along. As you can see, I'm interested in like pops of color. So instead of doing like, just all white jewelry, I added the black on there to make it pop a little bit more. So this is where you can start to use your your creativeness and make it cater to what it is that you want. I'm into positive quotes. So at the corner here, I put my dream is to be a full-time creator, and I put a little bit about me. Okay, so mine says, hello all, thank you for being here. My name is Janessa. I'm a passionate content creator inspired by beauty, fashion, and current trends. I specialize in photography and Canva editing. I excel at capturing attention and engaging my followers. I am eager to create captivating content for your brands. So I also put a couple more pictures so that way it can be more intimate, so you can feel like you're looking at me and talking to me. I don't know, I'm just weird. So create, and I'm actually going to teach you a way for you guys to write this in a very professional way through Canva, through an AI source on Canva. I'm telling you guys, I'm about to unpack a lot of stuff. So, and then, I'm into God. So I put, may God continue to look over you, your family, and your loved ones. May he bless you in all your endeavors. I'm just showcasing what my personality is like. So make sure to put little hints of yourself in there. Okay. Just think about how creative you can be and how true you can be for yourself. Again, skincare samples here. I did the same thing. I added those pops of color, and I did a photo here, and I have a video here just to showcase a brand. All right, so we're going to move along. I put healthy skin reflects inner well-being, and I found that quote through, I didn't find the quote, but I created the quote through the AI app, which I'm going to go into. Here's just a little bit of UGC photography. I had some body wash and some lotion for a brand that I wanted to showcase, in case some brand wanted to give me some body wash or some lotion. Actually, that's only body wash. I'm lying. I'm also into candles, so I took a photography photo of that. And then, again, this little personal detail part, I don't know if you can see this over here, but I haven't booked my first UGC gig yet, which I did, so I'm actually going to change this. But if you give me a chance, or if you give me a shot, it will allow me to expand and become amazing by unleashing my creativity to its fullest potential. So just to give them an idea that this is not, I don't have experience in this, but I'm trying to. All right, this is the last section. Okay, my page looks a lot different than a lot of UGC creators. I don't really have the content yet, so as I get more products, the style that I had before when I first started this journey is not what it is now. So these TikTok videos, I don't like them, so they're at the very bottom for a reason. I just wanted them to know, if you're into a wig, like this video, you can see that I know how to do the product, right? A transitional video, that's what I did here, was a transitional video to show that, hey, I can get pretty, hey, I know how to apply a wig, right? And also I have a self-care using these gloves that I had around the house, and a sugar scrub. So I'm into sugar scrubs. We're all into sugar scrubs, right? But just to give you an idea of what it is that you guys could be doing. All right, enough with that. Now at the bottom, you're gonna wanna make your rates. All right, so my UGC rates are based on my own personal research throughout what other UGC creators are doing. This you need to figure out and really Don't go too low, but don't go too high. If you have quality content, then you can go higher, and the work will speak for itself. Me personally, one video to me should be $200. Okay, it's $500 depending on how long it is. If I have to edit the video, you know, you want to take all that into consideration when you're making your prices here. And also like a photo, $100 to $200 for one photo is good. You can start doing bundles and working deals out with these brands as well. That's something that I'm learning, so that's going to be a part of the series later. But you decide what you feel is going to be a best bet. If you want to use mine, you can do that as well. And then at the end, I have, you know, connect with me here with my email and my phone number. All right, so now we are going to go into Canva. Okay, so go in your browser and type in Canva, Canva.com. Okay. Now, this profile right here is because I signed up. I have the pro version because there's a lot of things that I do with this. I create videos, I edit on here. As you can see, there's a lot going on. So the main things that we're going to be doing is this search bar right here. We're going to be taking advantage of that. And then I'll kind of go probably over at the end how to find your projects, which is right here. Over here on this corner, you'll see projects, and you're able to see what all the stuff that you've been working on here. Okay, but for now, we're going to click back on Canva right here and then go into the search bar. We're going to type in portfolio. Okay, as you can see, I already have it here, but I'll type it in just so you can follow along. And it's going to, make sure that it has a template. All right, so as you can see here, there is a bunch of templates that are already created for you, okay? And if I can remember correctly, I think that I took one of these and I just deleted everything and I made it my own over time, which I will show you guys my old portfolio so you can see the true progress and how you will start to become inspired by watching other people, you know, maybe not getting the deals that you want and getting the deals that you want, you know, wanting to be inspired by seeing what people are doing out there and how much money they're making as well and how they're getting products for free, you know, just like making this a full-time career, right? So I actually like this one right here. So Canva is free, okay? So some of these, like this one I'm about to choose is pro. Let me go to a non-pro one. Hold on a second. Let me try to find a non-pro one so that way you guys can be finding one that's not like this one, okay? This one's free. We'll just click it, okay? It's only 2 pages, which is perfect because we're going to create our own anyways. We don't want to copy. So custom. Okay, so for me personally, and keep in mind what mine looks like, right? Oh, that's the old sample. So mine is a consistent color throughout the whole thing, okay? Except for, again, those splashes of color. This might take a little bit of time for you to get a hold of, okay? So let's just go back to our page here. I'm going to drag that over there. Let's go back and let's type in our name here, okay? So over here, we're going to type in, Janessa Burks. Or, sorry, I'm just giving my government out. Janessa Lene. I'm gonna crop that out. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, Janessa Lene. And we don't really need, we can put UGC, we can put UGC here. UGC, okay? I'm just giving this as an example. And then if you want to add any photos, you're going to come over here to elements, okay? And you're going to type in frames. So as you can see here, these have like frames in them, okay? So let's say, for instance, I wanted to put the circle, okay? So we got the circle in here, and I'm going to size it up so that way it fits in this corner here. You want it to be big, but not too big, okay? And then you're going to go to uploads, okay? And then you're going to choose, I already have photos in here, so I'm just going to choose one I have. If you didn't have one, you would click uploads, and then, you know, you can find your files here. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use this photo here, okay? So in this photo, you see the background, right? If you want to take the background out, you're going to click this edit image here and click background remover with the beach ball. So as you can see, it's going to calculate it and it's going to remove it. Then you can resize it, okay? And then once you drag it into this, it's going to bring it back. So sometimes when you're removing the background before you put it into there, it'll redo it, like it'll bring this back into here. All you would do is click the picture again and then click edit image again and then do the same thing. But this one doesn't need it because it has this thing. So now you're going to double click the picture so that way you can resize it here. Okay. And I don't know why it's doing that to me. Done. So you can double click the picture and size it to where you want, like, oh, I think because I'm clicking too high up. Oh. Of course it would be doing this when I'm doing the tutorial. Whatever. Anyways, you would double click it and then you can move it to fit the screen where you want it. Okay, next thing is next. Okay, so this page, I'm going to delete this portfolio. I'm going to delete the name. I'm going to delete everything off of this page and we're going to start fresh, okay? All right, so another feature that you're going to want to pay attention to, you see how this box is all purpled out and it's framing the whole thing? This right here is important. This color, the animate, the position. Okay, we're going to click color, okay? All right, I'm sorry. We're actually going to do it on this page because I want to turn it to that color. So you see how the circle is black? I'm going to go into document colors. Also, when you upload photos, it's going to bring the colors that are a theme in your picture. So if you want to match things up, like if we wanted to do this color to kind of, or this color because it's a part of my skin color, you could do that to give like a, you know, like a creative balance here. But for now, we're just going to put the original color. Now, here's where you get creative. I want you to take photos of things that you are interested in. What's your niche, okay? So that way you can submit it into here. I'm going to upload mine so you can see, right? So I have a photo of my jewelry. All right, so I also dragged in this other photo of my jewelry. And again, this is just to give you an idea of what you can do. If you want to take a look at my portfolio and kind of copy it in a way, you could do that as well. I don't recommend it. But you know, just kind of size it up, make it cute, make it creative. Okay. Let's say for instance, we want to put like a swirl. We're going to go back to elements and we're going to type in, swirl, right? Type in exactly what it is that you want. If you want an iPhone, you can type iPhone. If you want, aesthetics or anything like that, you can type it in here. Let's say for instance, I want to put these little circles in here and I'm gonna put it in the frame and I'm going to, you know, size it down and then move it off the screen. So you have a little bit of that. Maybe I want to add like a rose here and put it in the back. Okay. Let's say for instance, a picture is on top of each other, right? I'm going to teach you how to push it backward. All right. So if you have two photos here and you are wanting to bring one forward or back, right? So this rose is on top of this picture. You're going to go to position here on the top. And you're going to click backward, okay? Sometimes there's multiple pictures that you're wanting to push it behind. So you're just going to keep pushing it until it goes gray. See how it's gray here? So now that photo is sitting there behind it. And you can move it and do what you need to do, right? Okay, so fonts. We're going to get into text. And this page is going to look crazy because I want you to use your creative abilities, okay? I'm just showing you what Canva is about and what you can use in this, okay? So there's many fonts that you can choose from, okay? Again, this is important to choose aesthetic. What do you like, okay? You can actually add a text box here, okay? And it can give you, photography of my jewelry. Okay, so we have photography by jewelry. You can come up to here and pick a different font. We can choose this one. I actually kind of like the one it was in already, which is this one. So we'll just stick. But yeah, just for instance, I used Alta for mine. That was my personal choice for mine when I did the Janessa Lene part. You can do whichever one you like, okay? So you're going to size it up. You're going to choose it there and put it where you want it, right? Okay, what else? Let me see. What's important here? Or you could just use one that they have, right? You could size it. You can change the color here with the A and choose all the colors, make it this color. You're going to double click it so it's highlighted, and then editor, and then add. You can delete things. I want to delete that out of there, you know, basically just use it that way. What else could I talk about? Uploading. We already talked about uploading. We talked about text, elements. All right, so now that we got the font, we learned how to use color, we used the position. Let's say, for instance, I want to save this portfolio. And again, this is just an example of what to do on here. This is not how I created my portfolio. But I want you to take a picture of my portfolio, and I want you to get an idea of what it is that you can do on Canva and start playing with it. Okay, this is not going to happen overnight. I've done this app for about 3 years now, so I kind of understand the app a lot better. So let's say, for instance, we want to make this website. Okay, make it a website, and so people can click on it when we're submitting our photos, or we can copy this link. We're going to go to share over here, and we're going to go to website. Okay, and we're going to go convert to website here. Okay, so that way it makes it bigger. Okay, so we're going to click out of here. You see how big it got? Okay, so that's very important here. So actually, I'm sorry, you should start doing that in the very beginning. See, that's the step I forgot. I was like, how did I get my portfolio like this? That's what happened. You have to go to share first, and then you have to click make a website. So that way it's big like this. Okay, so now we can resize it up. Editor's note, we could put, this could be the part where we put UGC jewelry, or whatever it is that you want. And then photography of my jewelry could be somewhere else. You can resize this. Think, you want the pages to kind of bleed. Okay, so think of it that way. So you can put this here. You can put this in the middle. Put this over here. Maybe put the swirl in the corner here so it's not really there. Size this up, right? Just to get you an idea. Don't forget, it's only behind this photo, so it's not going to be above this photo. You can maybe have it hanging out there. So Canva is going to give you a free web link. This is going to be your URL link for your Twitter, for your Instagram, for your TikTok, for wherever you are wanting to be sending in. There's Fiverr. There's a lot of different websites. This is just how to get an idea on how to use Canva to create the portfolio. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry that I'm not able to create everybody's portfolio. This is going to take time for you guys to really, grow into this. Really get creative. Find what your aesthetic is like. Okay, this is just a mini tutorial on how to start your profile and how to get it published so you can start pitching to brands. Let's take a look at my old one, because my old one was a hot mess. So take a look. But if that's something that you guys are interested in, I can charge you for it. Okay, I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of work. So if you guys are wanting me to create your UGC portfolio, maybe we could do a FaceTime call or sit down on Zoom or something like that so I can help create something for you. I would be open to doing that. It would cost you money though. So if you have the money, great. If you don't, then maybe this is something that you should really take the time to, create on your own over time. Definitely come back for the next video, because I'm going to be getting into what websites to use and how you guys can actually start getting your first bookings. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel and follow my socials. I'm your girl Janessa Lene, aka Trendy Fly Girl, aka Trendy, and we're out.